बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बिश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी वयफ़क़हू क़ौली. Lecture for Grade 6, Unit number 16, The Life We Built for Ourselves. You will learn about how can you perform your role in life effectively, how do you perform your duties as a student, and why is quality of work important. Amjad was a carpenter who built houses in towns and villages. He built most of the houses for the people who lived in his village. He was a gifted carpenter. Unfortunately, he was never able to afford a home of his own. Now it was time for the elderly carpenter to retire from the company he was working for. On his last working day, his boss asked him, Amjad, what are your plans after retirement? The carpenter said, Sir, after leaving house building business, I want to build a house for myself and live a more leisurely life with my family. Amjad added further, I would miss the paycheck, but after all, it's time to retire. The boss was sorry to see his good worker go and asked Amjad, could you build just one more house as a personal favor? The boss further added, I want you to build the finest house you are capable of, and I want you to spare no expense, for I intend to give this home to a dear friend. Amjad agreed to the job and was about to begin when a thought struck him. This wealthy man already has a few houses I do not have in my home. I will use inferior material, cut a few corners and do a quick job on the house, make it look real nice and charge him the full amount. That way I can pocket the leftover money and finally afford to build my own house. He resorted to shoddy workmanship and used inferior materials. It was an unfortunate way to end his career. When the carpenter finished his work, the boss went to view the house and was impressed. It looked beautiful from a distance. The boss turned to the crooked carpenter and said, the house looks wonderful. I am so glad that you spared no expense. So I told you earlier, I intend to give this home to a dear friend who deserves a house like this one. The boss shook the carpenter's hand and with a huge smile gave him an envelope with a thank you card and an unfolded piece of paper. The carpenter was disdainful until he unfolded the paper and found the deed to the house he had just built. With that, he handed the keys over to the carpenter and said, here is your new home, my friend, my gift to you because you have been working with me for a long time. This act of kindness greatly shocked the carpenter. He was ashamed of himself and was repenting on the fact that he not only betrayed his friend but also compromised on his integrity and honesty. Consequently, he had to live in a house for the rest of the life which he had built so carelessly. If he had not dishonored his uprightness and virtues, he would have been living in the house of perfection and beauty. Imagine yourself as a carpenter and the house as your character. It is built by your choices and actions. Deceit, fraud, and dishonesty are like the low-quality materials that carpenter has used in building his house. The result will be cracky floor, leaky roof, and fragile foundation. We usually build our lives carelessly and with inferior material, deceit, and in reactions rather than action. At critical moment of our lives, we put up less than the best and then look with shock at the situation which we have created with our follies and blunders. As a result, we are living in a house which we have built with our own actions and reactions. If we had done honestly, we would have not been feeling sorry for our folly and foibles. Similarly, if we were not happy with what we see in our country, perhaps it's a direct consequence of what we have been building over the years. Thus, ask not what our country can do for us, ask what we can do for our country. Okay.